2025 will be the breakthrough for the chosen.
Chosen ones, listen carefully. What I am about to say is not ordinary knowledge. It is not recycled material, not superstition, not shallow motivation from the world. This channel exists for one reason: to serve as a compass for those who are marked since birth. If you carry the letter M or the perfect crescent moon on your palm, you are not ordinary. Those lines are not accidents. They are messages from heaven. They are coordinates written into your very skin, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right hour to awaken. That hour is near. That hour is 2025, and it is not arriving quietly. It is arriving like thunder that only the chosen can hear. The world will call it coincidence. The world will dismiss it as chance. But you, with your palm marked, with your spirit restless, with your nights shaken by dreams you can't explain, you already know this is not coincidence. You are being prepared for something that will shake everything false and open doors that only your kind will be able to walk through. This channel is not entertainment. It is not background noise. It is a tool, a signal tower, a spiritual compass that points the hidden direction only those carrying the divine seal can follow. The year 2025 is not another year. For most people, yes, it will be a cycle of distractions, of endless noise, of people chasing what will collapse. But for you, the ones with the mark, it is the appointed year. 2025 is not a number in a calendar. It is a gate. It is a threshold. It is the countdown heaven wrote long before you were born. Numbers appear to you, don't they? 1111, 717, 144. You've seen them, maybe more than once, and each time you felt it was more than a coincidence. That is because numbers are not numbers to you. They are codes, heavenly frequencies, alignments that shake your soul awake. When you see 717 glowing on a clock, or 333 staring back at you in the middle of the night, it is not random. It is heaven's reminder that time is not ordinary anymore. It is heaven whispering, the moment is near, prepare. And now, the number itself, 2025, has become the largest code of all. The year when seals in your life will be broken open. The year when your palm marks stop being symbols and start being keys. Not everyone can understand this message. Many will laugh, many will mock. But remember this: if they do not carry the mark, they were never meant to understand. Chosen ones, with the M and the crescent, are not here to convince the world. You are here to decode what the world can't. That's why you've always felt different. That's why you felt isolated, misunderstood, even abandoned at times. It wasn't punishment. It was training. Heaven hides its treasures in plain sight, but only those born with the seal are able to recognize them. You were not made to blend into the noise. You were made to stand out as living codes. When others see simple lines on your palm, you see the celestial map. When others hear ringing in the ear, hear the divine frequency. When others see the number 333, they call it random. You call it a message. This channel was created to amplify what you already carry inside, to remind you that you are not alone, and to tell you with absolute clarity, 2025 is not just a year, it is the year. Look at the world around you. Systems are trembling. Things people trusted are collapsing. Lies are being exposed. Secrets are surfacing. And yet, for the chosen ones, this collapse is not destruction. It is construction. 2025 will not destroy you. It will reveal you. Think of it like this. For years, your mark has been sealed. It's been quiet, waiting, sometimes pulsing in your awareness, sometimes almost forgotten. But when the countdown hits its final note, the seal doesn't stay silent anymore. It bursts. That bursting is not gentle. It is disruptive. It will shake your relationships. It will expose who really stands with you and who was only pretending. It will shift your environment. Will close violently, but others will open where walls once stood. That is why the M and the crescent are not simple drawings. They are proof that heaven already gave you the access key. And in September 2025, that key will meet its lock. And when it does, everything changes. Do not misunderstand. The fact that you are marked does not mean the path will be easy. If anything, it means you will be targeted. Darkness fears what is sealed by heaven. That is why many of you have already experienced attacks, dreams that torment you, people who turn against you without reason, obstacles that appear just when you're about to advance. But your mark is not just identity, it is protection. The letter M bends into mountains, firm, unshakable. The crescent curves into the shape of the hidden shield, reflecting darkness back into the abyss. When you feel trembling at night, when the ringing in your ear sharpens, when the numbers blaze in front of your eyes, remind yourself, this is not an. This is a code. I am protected. 2025 is not arriving to expose you to danger. It is arriving to show you the power you already carry in your skin. Let's decode something together. The letter M has 4 visible lines. The crescent moon is curved, but hidden inside it is the number 3. When you hold both, you hold 4 and 3, the number 7. 7 is the number of completion. 7 is the day heaven rested. 7 is the seal of spiritual alignment. And for many of you born in July, or seeing the number 7 repeat in your days, that number has always been echoing. Now pair that with 2025. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. 9 is the number of finality, the last stage before rebirth, the cycle before new creation. 7 and 9, completion and finality. That is the energy of your mark colliding with the energy of the year. Do you see? This is not random. This is math written in your palm. This is prophecy hiding in plain sight. Chosen ones, this channel is not like. This is not empty talk, not noise, not drama. This is your compass. Every time you return here, you are not listening to a stranger. You are aligning with your own reflection, spoken out loud. The countdown is near. The gate is waiting. Your mark is not decoration, it is your seal. 2025 is not just another year. It is the year that will turn the hidden into the visible. Now, the question is, are you ready for what has been written? Before we continue unfolding this message, I want to pause and speak to you directly, not just as a voice on your screen, but as someone who understands what it means to carry the weight of these marks. If you are here, listening right now, it means your spirit was guided here. That is not random. And I want you to know, this channel was created for you, not for the world's noise. For that reason, I ask you from my heart, join this family. Subscribe, not as a number, but as someone stepping into a circle of those who share the same seal. And I ask, something else. Leave me a message in the comments. Not just I subscribed, but share with me what you feel is pressing on your spirit. Do you want me to speak about the ringing in your ear? About the dreams you keep forgetting but wake up heavy from? About why animals are drawn to you? Or why people feel uneasy in your presence? Tell me. Because this is not a one-way channel. This is a community of chosen ones who need to shape the message together. If you give me your voice, I will turn it into future revelations. So pause for a moment and write your heart. You might be surprised how many others carry the same experience and will echo back. Now, let us return to the mark. September 2025. Why is it a month and not just a year? Why did heaven choose a specific window instead of a vague season? Because September is the ninth month, and 9 has always been the number of endings that prepare for beginnings. It is the number of labor pains before birth. It is the number that stands between cycles, holding the tension of what is closing and what is coming. And when you place that number over 2025, you see an alignment so rare, it feels like a clock striking for the last time. Imagine a funnel. At the top, it is wide, distractions, noise, false attachments. But as time presses forward, it narrows. By the end of September, everything unwanted is forced out, leaving only what was meant to survive. That is September 2025. It is not a month of routine. It is a funnel. The chosen ones will feel it more intensely than anyone else. Sleepless nights, sudden clarity in the middle of ordinary moments, old friendships dissolving without explanation, opportunities that seemed impossible suddenly appearing. That is the funnel at work. You will not have to force it. You will simply live it. Because when you carry the mark, you cannot resist the funnel. It pulls you by destiny. Look at your palm again. CVM. The world will tell you it's just a pattern of line. Zoom out spiritually. The M is a mountain, a bridge, a crown. Mountains cannot be moved by storms. Bridges connect the separated. Crowns rest only on heads chosen to reign. That is why the M matters. It is not a random shape. It is a heavenly metaphor burned into your body. And the crescent moon? It curves like a bow, a weapon of light, a hidden shield. The moon is never bright on its own. It reflects the sun. And in the same way, the crescent in your palm reflects the eternal fire of heaven. Together, the M and the crescent make you both unshakable and illuminated. Let me share 3 codes you need to understand. Code 1, the hour of awakening. Many of you wake up around 3 a.m. You call it insomnia. It is not. It is the call. Between 3 o'clock and 4 a.m., heaven shakes the spirit awake because the world is silent and the veil is thin. In September 2025, expect this to increase. Do not fear it. Listen. Keep a notebook near your bed. Write what you sense. Those fragments are instructions. Code 2, the numbers that follow you. Some of you cannot escape repeating numbers. 111, 333, 717. In September, those numbers won't just appear. They will align with events, meetings, messages, accidents, blessings. Look closer. Numbers will no longer be whispers. They will be confirmation. Code 3, the separation. This will be the hardest code. September 2025 will separate you from certain people. Do not fight it. Some connections cannot follow you through the funnel. You will grieve, but you will also breathe. Because when doors close, it is only because another door, the hidden one, is opening. Let's be real. When you step into your assignment, resistance increases. Darkness does not care about those who are asleep. It only fears the awakened. That is why chosen ones are attacked more. That is why you feel like life has been heavier for you than for others. But the M and the crescent are not just signs. They are shields. They vibrate. They repel. They glow in ways you see, but the unseen world cannot ignore. In September 2025, when the funnel tightens and attacks rise, remind yourself, I am marked, I am sealed, I am protected, because nothing unmarked can steal from what is sealed. Let us add more depth. September is the 9th month. The day you will feel the strongest energy will be the 18th. Why? Because 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9 upon 9, a double ending, a double threshold. And here's the mystery. After the 18th comes the 19th, the start of a new sequence. 1 and 9, Alpha and Omega, beginning and end. This is not numerology as the world explains it. This is heaven using numbers as keys, and your palm is the lock. So hear me, chosen ones. You are not here by accident. Your M, your crescent, your sleepless nights, your repeating numbers. This is the language heaven uses when words are not enough. September 2025 will not be gentle, but it will be precise. And those who carry the mark will walk through what others cannot even see. Family, share your visions. Give me your voice in the comments so that we can build this map together. Because the countdown is not stopping. The funnel is already narrowing. And when the clock strikes, you will not wonder if you were ready. You will know. Chosen ones, have you noticed that your home doesn't feel like everyone else's home? It may look ordinary from the outside. A roof, 4 walls, windows, and a door. But inside, you know something is different. When others enter, they sense it too. Some feel peace so strong they don't want to leave. Others feel uneasy, restless, even afraid. Why? Because your home is not just a structure of bricks and wood. It is a sanctuary, a beacon, a fortress marked by your very presence. This is why the battles around your home have been so intense. Flickering lights, strange noises at night, appliances that break without explanation, arguments that erupt out of nowhere. All of these are not random accidents. They are attempts to unset, to weaken the sanctuary. But here is the truth. The darker the resistance, the greater the proof that heaven's seal is active within your walls. I want you to think back. How many times have you asked yourself, why does it feel like I face more opposition than others? Why can't things ever be simple for me? The answer is this: you are marked. Darkness does not waste energy on the unmarked. It only attacks those who carry something it fears. So when doors slammed in your face, when betrayal pierced you, when you felt heaviness in your sleep, you thought it was punishment. But it was proof that you are carrying something worth fighting against. That mark in your palm is not just identity. It is a threat to the unseen powers. Every time you raise your hand in prayer, in resistance, in faith, it is not just a gesture. It is a signal, and that signal shakes realms you cannot see. Let me disrupt your thinking here. 2025 is not going to reveal your destiny in some cinematic moment. It will reveal it in your ordinary life. The ringing in your ear while you do dishes, that's a code. The clock that freezes at 11:11 while you fold clothes, that's a signal. The sudden dream that wakes you up sweating at 3:33, that's instruction. The chosen life is not a movie. It is a map hidden inside ordinary steps. The world calls them coincidences. You call them revelations. That is why September 2025 will feel strange. Daily life will no longer be daily. Every object, every number, every conversation will turn into a verse in the book of your destiny. Let us go deeper. Your home is not only a sanctuary, it is a portal. Think about it. You may have moved houses, shifted cities, even lost everything. Yet each place you settled in somehow became a center of strange events. People arriving at your door at the exact moment you thought of them. Dreams that take place in the rooms you sleep in. Animals gathering in your yard, refusing to leave. This, superstition. This is alignment. Wherever the marked one resides, the atmosphere bends. The ground shifts. The walls absorb divine frequency. And because of that, your home becomes contested ground. Darkness wants to disturb it. Heaven wants to strengthen it. That is why you must guard it like a sacred space. Now hear this clearly. September 2025 will not only activate you, it will activate the battle around you. Expect resistance, not to destroy you, but to reveal you. Strange noises in your home? Do not fear. Speak, declare. Remind the unseen world that you are marked. Sudden conflict with friends or family? Breathe. Do not fight back with the same spirit. Recognize that this is the funnel separating you from those who cannot walk with you. Unexplainable heaviness at night? Instead of collapsing into fear, recognize it as confirmation. The seal on your palm is glowing in realms you cannot see. September will not be chaos for the chosen. It will be confirmation. Let another layer. Look at the marks again. The crescent resembles the number 2 flipped on its side. The M, when broken down, contains 1, 3, and 1. Together, that creates the sequence 2, 1, 3, 1. Now add them. 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 equals 7. 7 again. The seal of completion. And what day does September often align with key cosmic shifts? The 21st. Notice the code, 2-1. It matches the crescent and the beginning of the M. This is not accident. This is mathematics of destiny carved into your flesh, and the enemy knows it. That is why your home, your peace, your very nights are under pressure. But once you understand that resistance is a reflection of activation, you will no longer collapse under it. You will rise. Here is the real shift. After September 2025, you will no longer separate the spiritual from the ordinary. Your kitchen will feel like a temple. Your bedroom will feel like a chamber of visions. Your yard will feel like a gathering ground for divine signs. Because where activated, nothing is mundane anymore. Everything becomes message. Everything becomes proof. And the world won't understand. They will see only a house, only a life, only a number. But you will see the blueprint of heaven unfolding in daily moments. Chosen ones, listen. The war around your home is not meant to break you. It is meant to show you that you are not living in ordinary space. You are carrying an atmosphere that shakes both realms. September 2025 will intensify the resistance, but it will also confirm the activation. Your sleepless nights, your flickering lights, your repeating numbers, these are not accidents. They are echoes of the mark you carry. So do not fear, do not shrink. Stand in the truth. You are chosen, you are marked, and your home is not just a home. It is a portal heaven placed on the earth. Chosen ones, you need to understand this truth. September 2025 is not simply a passage of time. It is a crossing of identity. It is not just about what happens It is about what awakens within you. For years, you felt the tension between who you know you are and who the world tells you to be. You've lived in the gap between destiny and disguise. But the funnel of 2025 narrows until one thing remains: the real you. This is why many of you feel restless right now, because the false layers are already peeling away. The version of you that tried to please everyone else, the version of you that carried shame for being different, the version of you that doubted your own visions, those versions cannot survive September 2025. When the gate opens, it will demand the authentic you. And the authentic you is not ordinary. The authentic you is chosen. Do not think transformation means perfection. Transformation means alignment. It means hearing ringing in your ear and no longer fearing it, but recognizing it as frequency. It means walking into a room and knowing your presence shifts the atmosphere. It means losing people you thought and realizing heaven was pruning, not punishing. It means finding strength where you once only felt weakness, because the seal was hidden until now. Transformation is not the end of your struggles. It is the end of your blindness. Once your eyes are open, you will never again mistake attacks for curses. You will see them as confirmation. Watch your life after September 2025. You will notice the sacred bleeding into the ordinary. A bird lands on your window at the exact time you whisper a prayer. The numbers 144 or 333 follow you until you can no longer call it random. Your dreams take on sharper colors, stranger symbols, messages too direct to ignore. The world will dismiss it, but for you, this will be proof. Proof that the seal has unlocked and your life is no longer hidden. With revelation comes weight. To be marked is not light. You already know this. Your life has been filled with burdens others never faced. You carried rejection, heaviness, even isolation. Why me? But September 2025 will answer that question. The mark is not weight, it is evidence. The M and the crescent are signatures from heaven saying, this one belongs to destiny. So wear it with reverence. Do not cover it in shame. Do not silence your voice. The world may not understand, but the chosen were never meant to be understood by the world. Let's unlock one last code. M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. The crescent, when curved, reflects the shape of a 3. Together, they form 133. What does 133 mean? In Scripture, 133 is tied to unity, blessing, and oil poured out over the chosen. How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. For there the Lord bestows his blessing. Psalm 133. Do you see? The M and crescent are not only marks of identity, they are promises of blessing. They are codes for unity among the chosen. And that is why this channel exists. To gather those who share the same seal, so that none of us walk alone. Now I will, you directly, one last time, from the heart. If these words have stirred your spirit, if you have felt the echo of your own story in mine, then I ask you, don't walk this journey in silence. Subscribe to this channel, not because it's what everyone says, but because this is your circle. This is where the marked gather, where the chosen connect, where voices rise together as proof that none of us were ever alone. And when you subscribe, I want you to do one more thing. Leave a comment, not just a phrase, but your vision. What numbers have followed you? What dreams have woken you? What battles have shaken your home? Share it, because your words may be the confirmation someone else has been waiting for. And if anyone leaves shadows of doubt, if anyone brings pessimism, we will not feed it. We will let their noise fall silent, because this community was built for light. Remember this, the mark on your palm is proof. The year 2025 is the trigger, and your destiny is about to unfold. Home is not ordinary. Your nights are not random. Your numbers are not coincidences. You are chosen. You are marked. You are the living code heaven wrote into the earth. When September arrives, the funnel narrows, the false collapses, the real emerges, and you, yes, you will see doors open that never existed for others. Stand firm, stand awake, stand marked, because 2025 is not coming. It is already here.